Okay, let's try this again. Last time it got cut off at like a minute and I didn't know, so I did the whole thing. But I just drove to work, so my first patient canceled, so I thought I would just do it really quick. And I know that everyone has, if you guys have had the opportunity to listen to anybody's stories, then hopefully it's already kind of struck just like some interest to you, because all of us are different, all of us are so different, and we're not making up like what coaching means to us. Personally, we would not still be doing this if, hey Amanda, I wouldn't be doing this, and I guarantee no one else would be doing this if it didn't like have a special place in their heart. So little bit about me. Sorry, I'm like seeing posts. I've been coaching like 3.5 years. I started like right after Micah. Micah is my sister-in-law and my upline, and I kind of just signed up because she did, and I was like, oh, I'll try it, whatever. I'm not the type of person, you guys, my whole entire life, I've always struggled with my weight. I'm not the type of person that's ever been super thin or had like six-pack abs, and that's why it took me a good year to actually forget what people thought about me and just coach and help people with the way I could help them. Even in high school, it kind of like makes me feel kind of sad that how hard I was on myself and how much I like judged myself and would pick apart every little thing. Yeah, we all have flaws and we all have things that we don't like about ourselves, but it doesn't mean that we have awesome qualities in other aspects. Or I think I've kind of learned to embrace some of my like flaws sometimes, because I've never been thin. I've always kind of had to watch what I eat, and not saying I always have, but I think that's kind of a blessing in disguise, because hopefully when I'm like 75 years old, I'm going to be, because I've fed my body and worked out most of my life, that hopefully I'm going to be healthier and feel better. And so a little bit, that sounds like dumb, but it's kind of a blessing in a weird way that I've always had to kind of watch what I eat. Obviously it's taken me a long time to even realize that and see how important like nutrition and everything is, and it's not just about losing weight. But rewind to about 3 years ago when Micah signed up, probably even more like 2 years ago, when I really dove in and started to work the business. You guys, I'm 28, and like a lot of people that coach are like moms that want to stay at home with their kids, and obviously like I'm not a mom, and so if you're a mom, this is the place to be. But if you're not a mom, this is the place to be, because coaching has absolutely changed my life in every aspect. I think sometimes I compare myself to like all these other people that are talking. I always tell Micah, I'm like, I don't know what to post about. It's not like I have kids and all these people to talk about, but I don't know, there's lots of people that aren't in that position, and you kind of just have to take what you have and go with it. And so I remember probably like 2 years ago, I don't remember the time of the year, but I seriously complained to Micah all the time, like, I don't want to post, I don't want to talk to this person, I don't blah blah blah, like all the time. And finally, I'm sure I like did it forever before she even said anything, when she was like, well then quit. I'm like, no, I'm not quitting. Like, I didn't want to be that person just to throw in the towel when things got harder, to throw in the towel when really it wasn't hard. It was just me being like fearful of what people thought. And so I kind of like, no, I'm not gonna quit. So I had to kind of dive into personal development, and I know that people talk about it all the time, but you guys, it will change your life. It has absolutely changed my life. There's been so many times where I am literally feeling in the dumps, and you just pick up a book and start reading, and you feel like a new person. And obviously you have to find the right book for you, but you feel like a new person. You feel like, I don't know, you always feel like somebody is speaking to you. Or like YouTube, there's millions of YouTubes that you can go and check out that are awesome. And so I just dove in, forgot about what people thought about me. Obviously we do to an extent, but kind of just put my blinders on and stopped worrying about other people. At this point in my life, most of almost all my friends are married, have kids, so I'm totally in a different stage in life as a lot of them. And I wanted to, instead of feeling like alone and feeling depressed and feeling sorry for myself, I wanted to do something for myself, make myself feel like worthy and happy to be where I was. And I'm not the type of person that's ever going to have six-pack abs and have these things to like help people in that way. I'm not this fitness idol at all, but I feel like I'm pretty good at like helping people, motivating people, and supporting them. And that's what makes me happy about coaching, is it's changed my life in that aspect, because I know that there's people out there that feel the same way I do, and I want to help them. And you guys, when we say like Beachbody's changed our life, it's not Beachbody. It's like the community. It's right, Amanda? And it's the community and people that you know. These people are, half of these people I've met, well, like 99% of them are strangers, but I like know that they care about me, and I know that they actually want me to succeed and support me in what I'm doing every day and care about what the heck is going on in my life. And it's not that people are like, I don't know, I don't ever feel judged from anybody here. And so that's like, I don't know, that's why I coach. And people will always say like, you guys, I still have like my career, I can still do that as much as I want, but I don't want to. I want to coach full time, and I want to help people and do what I do every day. I love it. And I don't know, that's like the biggest thing in my life is people will say, well, what if it doesn't always last? Well, even if it didn't, you guys, which it will, because we like can see the whole big picture of what Beachbody as a community and a company is. It's awesome. But when people say, well, what if it's not, what if something happens and it stops? Well, great, but it's literally made my life better because it's been in my life, and it's made my life better financially. It's made my life better emotionally, physically, and I would not stop or give it up for the world. And even if there's people out there that don't support me, like, good luck to them. I don't care anymore. Like, that's the thing. I've had friends, I've had people that I know have talked bad and think that this is so dumb and don't support me, but yeah, it hurt. But at the same time, like, I'm to the point I don't care, because it makes me happy, and it makes me a better person. And I know, like, without a doubt, that this is what I'm supposed to do and where I'm supposed to be in my life, and I'm just super, super grateful for it. So if you guys are even just kind of thinking about it, just do it. You have nothing to lose. Seriously, nothing to lose. People will have your back. You're gonna have a huge supportive community instantly, and if you reach out to them and bring them into your life, like, it's going to be an awesome like situation for you, and it's going to be a blessing in your life if you let it. So if you guys have questions, I'm super excited for the rest of the calls, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.